It has been one hell of a week for Rockstar. At this point, they've had more leaks than an old house. And Cyberleek just keeps going. Now we are reportedly on our 11th Cyberleek gameplay drop, and somehow the leaks are getting stranger instead of slowing down. How do we go from basketball, focus bar, potentially, a gas and fuel slash car maintenance mechanic, advanced physics, map stuff, the things you expect to see, somehow go into now this? Every morning, Rockstar wakes up like, what the hell did he leak now? And somehow, leak number 11 is not the one that Rockstar needs to worry about. And in true democratic fashion, Cyberleak has apparently decided to let the people vote. There was 3 options. The first one, beach, nah. We already kind of seen that a little bit. Strip club, allegedly it's already out there. Allegedly, there's binoculars. But the third option was the most intriguing. A nudist town. In this footage, it featured Jason at a very, very adult gathering. And yes, before you ask, the footage is as uncensored as you're imagining it. Sausages, pickles, Trumpies, somehow. But beneath all of that, I saw some direction. There was actually some interesting details that I kind of picked up on amongst the boobs. The clip reportedly, allegedly, I ain't see it. Jason pulling out the binoculars again and stared around people around the gathering. One woman actually notices that he's doing so and kind of confronts him about it. From there, a fight kind of breaks out, and that doesn't really prove that this is going to be the most revolutionary game ever, but it does at least show that there's some reaction to what you're doing in the world. Kind of makes the world feel a little bit crowded, you know what I mean? Is that alive feeling instead of just here's a random NPC just to slap around a little bit. They actually react a little bit to what you're doing in the world, which I kind of feel is kind of cool. But unfortunately for Rockstar, the gameplay isn't the biggest thing that Cyberleak put in the video. Hidden in the latest clip is a message asking whether people want the Lucia led prologue next. Cyberleak does claim, and I guess to his credit, he has been avoiding major story spoilers up to this point, which, kudos, I guess. But says that the decision is apparently too big to make alone. So, another poll. And somehow, even voting yes isn't going to be enough. According to the message reported with the leak, there's another condition. At least 10 people need to appear outside Rockstar or Take Two's offices during working hours, must be between 9 and 5, dressed as leaks holding the game disc as protest over the decline of physical games. Yep, 10 grown adults dressed as vegetables holding PlayStation discs. At least like it may be PlayStation 2, that was a great time. That was a great time. So between all the booby jiggles and the jiggle physics, there's an overarching connection here. What Cyberleak says that started this whole thing in the first place. So he is saying that this is strictly about digital ownership. There's a underlying message underneath all the carnage that he has single-handedly been unleashing to Rockstar, costing them over $2 billion in stocks. Costing them a pretty penny. Cyberleak's broader campaign is really to criticize digital pre-orders, disappearing physical ownership, as PlayStation is moving away from all physical type of media, paid content practices, and games becoming inaccessible when online service shut down. Which I feel you. These are real issues that we should be arguing about, but Cyberleak has used these GTA leaks to promote his own project with his own meme coin. So I think it's fair to separate the debate from automatically endorsing the person delivering the message. That's just me, though. Though this isn't happening without some consequences. Take Two has already pursued records from Microsoft and Discord as part of the efforts to connect the identifying sources of the leaks, while these clips have also faced copyright takedowns. Cyberleek is turning this into an internet spectacle, and the company on the other side is actively trying to figure out who's behind it. He died them fee fi fo fum. Was weird, but I kind of also understand why he's profiting off of this. That the shift to kind of go into the audience. Personally, I kind of do draw a line between leaks as far as mechanics and leaks as far as story. I feel like story is something that I would personally would like to be discovered for myself, something that I don't want to be ruined. I want to go into it experiencing that for myself. And when it gets leaks kind of spoil it. Sometimes you can't avoid it, so inadvertently you find out what the story is going to be about, or maybe you find out an ending that kind of does ruin it for you. So for me, that's where I draw the line. Give me the weird mechanics, the reactive NPCs, the reactive crowds, gas stations, car damage. But when it comes to actual story, let me figure that out for myself. Are you gonna vote yes on this? Would you watch the? Are you gonna continue to watch the leaks? Have you watched any of the leaks? Are you going to be actively avoiding story spoilers like myself? I'm gonna try my best not to pull up any more links. I don't want to. As far as the story, like I said, I want to keep that close to the chest. Or has this made you any excited or less excited? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Crispy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, keep it crispy, crispy.